Hello, welcome back to another video. I hope you guys have had a lovely week. It's currently pouring rain outside and I really felt like filming. So I got my planner out this morning and I have been making notes for this particular video because it's been something I've wanted to film for a while. I needed time to really make a conscious list of 10 items I will be purchasing this year and 10 items I will not be purchasing this year. I have made sure I've included things that are not only fashion related, but just items that I think a lot of you are probably purchasing as well because we're either being influenced by social media or it just seems like a nice to have, but they're just things that we do not really need in our lives. So make yourself comfortable, grab yourself a drink or a snack, and let's just get straight into it. The first being Kindle books. So I have mentioned my Kindle so many times on my channel recently because I did purchase it about 6 months ago now and I have been using it non-stop. I find that reading is really good for my health and well-being because I am more of an anxious person. I overthink a lot and reading forces me to slow down, and it's also a great escape from social media. I am no longer scrolling on my phone at night and I would much rather pick up my Kindle and have a read. It definitely helps when you find a good book as well. And in addition to all of that, it improves my vocabulary immensely. So when I was at university, that was a few years ago now, I found my vocabulary, and when I would film YouTube videos, it was so much easier to articulate exactly what I wanted to say and be quite concise. When I find myself saying a lot or like a lot, it means I haven't been reading enough. So since picking up my Kindle, since reading more books, it is just so much easier for me to speak. And when I'm filming YouTube videos, that helps a lot. So more than happy to spend my money on Kindle books because I do consider it a form of self-care and it definitely improves my overall health and well-being. Next up, we have quality jewelry pieces. Now, I am always happy to spend my money on solid gold, solid silver, and most recently, gold vermeil, because I have a couple of gold vermeil pieces in my collection and they actually last so long. I've had these hoop earrings in now for months. I would say at least 3 to 4 months, and they have not tarnished and they still look good as new. So I never realized how good quality gold vermeil pieces were until I experienced it myself. So over the past couple of years, I have been adding pieces to my capsule jewelry collection. Last year for my birthday, I used my birthday money to purchase this Tissot Lady Dream two-tone watch. I can't afford a Cartier watch or any of those really expensive brands, but I still wanted something that was really good quality and I could wear every single day. I don't take this off in the shower. I literally leave it on unless I am submerging myself in water. So if I'm going for a swim in the pool or if I'm going to the beach, I will take it off. But other than that, it stays on all day and it is absolutely beautiful. It goes with all of my everyday jewelry pieces. And something that I had on my wish list and I didn't even think it would enter my collection anytime soon is a diamond tennis bracelet. And I have recently been gifted one from Linjer, which is, I'm still in shock. It's a dream come true and I have just developed such a beautiful relationship with the brand Linjer. I've been working with them since the very beginning of my YouTube channel. They use a lot of recycled materials. All of their diamonds are lab grown. They use eco-friendly packaging and they also offset all of the emissions with every order. And since owning my small business, I've realized how difficult that would be to, like, they have put in so much effort to be that eco-friendly. So I wanted to make sure that I aligned myself with a brand that had the same core values as me, and that is Linjer. That's why I'm always really happy to work with them. And they're always bringing out new pieces. I will have the email notifications on when they release a new collection, and I just find it so exciting to see what they have coming out because they're always really timeless, but also a little bit different. So yeah, this tennis bracelet, I cannot believe I'm even wearing it on my wrist. I am genuinely lost for words, and something that I was really pleased about is how solid the clasp is, because when I first put this on my wrist I thought, oh my gosh, what kind of clasp will they use to keep such an expensive piece of jewelry on my wrist? And it has like a little safety clip, so you push that in there and it clips, and then you, if that is focusing, there's this little safety clip here and you press that until it clicks again. It's almost like a watch, I guess, and it clips in place, and that is solid. Like, how gorgeous is that? This particular bracelet is made from recycled 14 karat gold. They do have it available in white gold if that is more your preference. And it includes 77 round lab grown diamonds, each with a width of 2.1 to 2.2 millimeters. And I understand that this may be out of your budget. However, if you like this particular style, Linjer have a range of different options to suit everyone's budget. I know they have one made from recycled gold and it includes cubic zirconias, so that brings the price down significantly. And I've actually layered it with another Linjer bracelet because I thought that they looked really nice together. And then I've got this gold bangle which I have had for years and I pretty much don't take off. All of the jewelry I am wearing in today's video is also from Linjer. So if you see any pieces you're interested in throughout this video, all are available on Linjer's website. And as I mentioned before, many of them come in different materials. So if gold is not your thing and you're more into silver, gold vermeil or white gold, they have so many different options. I wanted to quickly point out the 3 jewelry pieces from Linjer that I wear most often. First being these gorgeous gold sleepers with a drop pearl. I actually wore these on my wedding day. They are an everyday piece for me. So if you're wondering on where to start your capsule jewelry collection, these are a great one. The second is this gorgeous fleur chain. I think you guys really love it as well. I get so many compliments on it. I just think that the sparkle this has is unlike any other, and I generally wear it with a few of my Linjer charms as well, just to add a little bit of personalization. And then thirdly, of course, it has to be my new tennis bracelet. This is a very special piece within my collection and one I will hold on to for a very, very long time. Thank you so much to Linjer for working with me again on one of my videos. I'll leave their website link below. I believe the team at Linjer have actually put together, like if you use that link, it'll take you almost to my own Linjer profile where it will have all of the pieces that I have from Linjer within my collection. So if you're interested in any of these earrings, any of my necklaces or charms, that will all be within that link. And if you do decide to go ahead and purchase any of their pieces, don't forget to use my discount code because they do have a special offer for my audience. If you use the code Shannon Reynolds, all in capitals. I'll leave all of this information linked in the description box below. Next up, we have dresses. So I don't have enough dresses in my wardrobe, and the ones that I do have, I wear them all the time because they're so easy and it's an outfit done. I simply have to pop it on. In particular, I wouldn't mind buying some more maxi dresses because I have quite a few mini ones, but I can't wear them to work. But whereas if I purchase some maxi ones, I should be able to wear maybe even a t-shirt underneath if it has spaghetti straps, or I'm able to wear like a knit jumper over top throughout the winter. Anything that's just a little bit longer, I definitely want to add to my wardrobe. They really are so versatile and I don't give them the credit they deserve. So I'm currently on Depop. I've liked a few really beautiful maxi dresses. In particular, I love the brands Bridge and Shona Joy, and also Dish. So you'll probably be seeing more dresses enter my capsule wardrobe over the next couple of months, which I'm super excited about. Next up, we have plants and flowers. So plants, because Ryan and I got rid of a few pieces of furniture during our decluttering process, and the area where the furniture was looked quite bare. So we went to Bunnings and we bought a few pots with some beautiful indoor plants, and they look lovely. I feel like now I am going to ensure that I add more greenery into my home. I think part of the reason I haven't before is because I struggle to keep them alive, but I think I just need to try out a few different types of plants just to see which ones work. And then whenever I find one that works, I want to have a lot of them because they're just, and it also is really nice waking up of a morning and giving them a little spray and just taking care of something. So I absolutely love plants. And then also flowers. Ryan bought me this beautiful bunch of flowers for Valentine's Day and I currently have them on the dining room table, and I just thought that's it. If I'm going to be more minimal this year, I'm definitely saving money in other areas, and something that I want to continually have in the house is fresh flowers. Next up, I've got clothing from Depop, and this is quite broad, and you guys know I will always shop pre-loved wherever I can, but I jumped onto Depop about 2 weeks ago and I was in shock with how much was on there. I feel like more and more people are starting to use these platforms, and I bought 5 pieces of clothing. I will insert some images of pieces of clothing that I purchased, and I am just so excited for them all to arrive. I sold a bunch of stuff on there over the past few weeks, and I had $350 in my PayPal account, and with that money I was able to purchase 5 items, and they're all really good quality. And after I purchased those clothes, I just thought, that is it. There is no more reasons for me to purchase brand new. There are so many people using this app. There is so much available that I am able to find anything that I need. And not only that, but my style is way cooler if I buy off Depop, because I'm getting these amazing brands at half the price. And I would never usually purchase these brands if I had to go into their store. So yeah, I absolutely love Depop, and I am going to continue buying pre-loved clothing throughout this year. Next up, we've got quality homewares. So I recently purchased some gorgeous slate coasters from France, and every single time I put my drink on this coaster, I feel something. And it just made me realize that if with all the things, knickknacks, whatever it might be, artwork, if I am more intentional about the things that I'm purchasing and each item has a little more meaning, I'm constantly going to be sparked with joy. So I have been looking a little more on Etsy. I definitely want to buy more antiques. I need to start going to the antique fairs again, because it's something I used to do all the time, because I do believe that inanimate objects can hold value and can almost be an experience if you are a little more intentional about it. If I buy something from Kmart, like a nice little bowl or anything like that, which I'm always tempted to do, they bring nothing to me. Initially they bring something, but after a week or two, they're just something that sits in my house, and they're probably the first things to go when I do a declutter. So more quality homewares in my life in 2025. Next, we have nail care and nail colors. So I have been doing my own nails since I was a teenager, and I sometimes am reluctant to purchase really good quality nail polish, good quality gel colors, and anything to do with nail care. However, this year I want to allow myself to invest in nail care, because it's not only a hobby of mine, but I do think your nails are like the ultimate accessory. And my sister has such a collection of nail stuff. These are fake nails, by the way, because my natural nail was down to about here, and they look so realistic to me. I find if I go and get acrylic nails or my nails done, they just are so thick and they look fake. So if I have the flexibility to do them myself, I just enjoy the whole process, and I'm really happy with how they turn out. So Revita nail is something that costs about $25 for a little bottle, but it is amazing when strengthening your nails. OPI nail polishes, they just have so many gorgeous colors, and they last a really long time if you are looking for just like a regular polish. So I guess just allowing myself to invest more money in my nail care. Next, in like a similar category, I have beauty products I love. So what I mean by that is I love Kerastase hair products. They always work well for me. They make my hair not frizzy. This is day 4 of not washing my hair, and it's all down to these products and my Dyson Airwrap, all of which I find quite expensive. Of course, the Dyson Airwrap is expensive, but I sold a lot of my other heat tools to kind of make some money back. I recently purchased all of these, which all up, this is over $200 worth of product. But they will last me a long time, especially if I'm only washing my hair once or twice a week. And then this is about $20 for a bottle, and I do go through it quite quickly. So I think what I'm trying to say is stop dawdling around the fact that these are your favorite products. Don't try other hair products that are a little bit cheaper. I've done that in the past, and it always feels lovely initially. Like the first few washes, I'm like, why would I spend that much on hair care products? This feels just as good. And then over a few weeks, it just gets worse and worse. So yeah, I am just allowing myself to purchase the products that I know I love, even though they might be expensive. The same goes for my Chanel foundation. This stuff is expensive, but I've had this now for 18 months. It only has a shelf life of 12 months, so it's probably gross that I'm still using it, but there's still plenty in there. And I just know that I have not purchased any other foundations since purchasing this. And if you're contemplating doing the same thing, the first step is just being aware. Be aware of all the makeup products you're buying, all the skincare you might be buying in order to fill that gap. Add all of that up and just see 9 times out of 10, you're spending more money on a lot of cheap stuff, and you're best to just go with the one you know and love. Now, going completely left of field, we've got healthy snacks and drinks. Now, I'm sure I'm not the only one when I say, I'll just go for whatever's convenient, which is why I eat a lot of carrots and a lot of apples. I go through like a bag of carrots a week and a full punnet of apples as well, because they're easy, you grab and go. And I will not purchase any junk food, snacks, biscuits or anything like that, because I know that they're convenient, they're easy, but they're not very healthy. So I am allowing myself in 2025 to spend more money on some of my favorites. Cans of drinks, so cans of soda water, so good. If I have cans of those in the fridge, I am less likely to go for a snack, and I'm happy to just sip on some fizzy water. These are great, and I always just go for whatever's on special at Woolies. There's always some kind of flavored sparkling water on special, whether it be Mount Franklin, whether it be these, whether it be the Schweppes ones. There's always something, and it's nice because you can always try out different ones. Another one is loose leaf peppermint tea. I find if I have some really nice healthy drinks, I'm just less likely to snack in general. Another one is popcorn. So those popcorn packets that you can get sometimes at Woolies, they do 2 for $7, and they're like a big bag of multi-packs of popcorn. Great healthy snack and just so easy. So yeah, I have allowed myself this year to spend a little more money on healthy snacks because in general it's better for my health. Next we have experiences. So of course this goes without saying, when you're trying to become more minimal, spending your money on experiences and holidays is a really great way to go because it just brings so much joy, and we only live once. So when it comes to experiences, I'm actually going to a live Bridgerton orchestra next month, and I am so excited. And I have to thank Ryan's family for that, because if there's anything I've learnt from them, they are all about experiences, whether it be food, holidays, or just doing fun things. They are more than happy to spend their money on it. Whereas I came from a family where we would much prefer spend our money on things that would last a really long time. So we always had nice bikes and motorbikes and that kind of stuff that you can buy, hold on to, use, and then sell, and then less on things that are just like instant, whether it be food or holidays. Moving on to what I'm not buying. I'm sure you're all interested to hear, what am I not spending my money on? And I've been specific with this. First thing, water bottles and takeaway cups. I'm not buying anymore. I've got this one here from Aldi. This is like a dupe Stanley cup. I got this for $20. It is amazing. So this is my at-home water bottle. And then for work, I have a Frank Green white water bottle. That is all I need. They're both reusable. I've had the Frank Green water bottle now for about 2 or maybe 3 years. It's still in perfect condition. You can put it through the dishwasher and it's great. So now that I have this for home, that for work, and when I'm out and about, that's all I need. I am keeping my blinkers on when it comes to cute water bottles. Same goes for takeaway cups. And something I learned from our whole home decluttering process is it's okay to have one of something. You don't need to have multiple of them. Have one nice takeaway cup, and that is all you need. I feel like I got used to having multiples of things. I don't know if that's social media or Pinterest, but it's fine to just have, even with our mugs, we got rid of so many mugs and we just have like 4 coffee mugs. It's all you need. Same with skincare and makeup, obviously depending on what I need to restock on, but I'm not getting into the gimmicky skincare stuff anymore. I'm not buying any under eye creams. I'm not buying any plumping lip products, any rejuvenating serums. I'm just not going there because it doesn't work well for my skin, and a 3-step skincare system works for me, and those products are very basic. So no more skincare for me. And same goes for makeup. I've got a few really beautiful quality makeup products in my collection, and as soon as these run out I will repurchase them, but I'm not going to try out different blushes, different eyeshadow palettes, all of that, because I just don't wear it. And again, I recently bought a Chanel blush. I mean, I was on holiday, so I was on that holiday high, but I bought this Chanel blush. I don't use it because I have a perfectly good blush here that I use all the time. So no more makeup and skincare in 2025. Next up we have vitamins. I don't take vitamins. Like, I just don't. I've got a whole cupboard full of vitamins, and I have had so many emails, brands wanting to work with me, and I'm like, unless you have a gummy form vitamin that I can chew and it's like a lolly, I'm sorry, but I'm just not your person, because I do not take them. They make me feel sick in the belly, and even if I have them on a full stomach, I just have never liked vitamins. So I'm not buying any more of those. It doesn't matter how much they might promote them to me online. Then we have storage containers. I got rid of so many storage containers during this home decluttering process, all of those little acrylic organization containers, don't need them. Got rid of them. And when you're not using them, they're so hard to store. Like they're quite bulky, so you can't, a lot of the time they're different sizes, you can't stack them, and it's just not realistic for me. I saw on a video that storage solutions and a lot of that organization is purely for content purposes, and a lot of the time in real life it doesn't really work. Obviously in some cases it does, but we have separate drawers in our kitchen for a lot of our stuff. It doesn't need to be separated again and again. So yeah, storage solutions, storage containers, I'm not buying any more in 2025. Next up, we have tight clothing. The clothing that I do not reach for in my wardrobe is often tight. I'm more than happy to have like a little fitted t-shirt like this, but it's got a little bit of give to it if I pair it with like a baggy pair of pants or something. But gone are the days where I reach for a lot of my tight tank tops. Same with having my arms out and stuff. I'm just not really reaching for it. So tight clothing I have put on my no buy list. And every single time I add a piece of clothing to my wardrobe now, I'm thinking about what I can wear it with. And is it going to make me feel comfortable? I always think about that. How is this outfit going to make me feel before I go ahead and purchase it? So yeah, less tight clothing in 2025. I feel like that goes without saying. As like the past few years, I'm just so done with feeling any kind of discomfort. Next up, we have hair accessories. So I have a couple of like large claw clips that I often use, and I have a packet of hair ties, ones that are better for like non-breakage. That's all I need. I don't need to buy any more hair accessories. I know they're the first thing that when I'm out and about and I'm wanting to just buy a little something. I used to buy scrunchies. I never wear scrunchies, but I'm always intrigued to see what patterns they have, and I absolutely love the look of them, but I don't actually wear them. Same actually goes for claw clips. I have, I think, 3 of them, and they're all very neutral colors, but I always see really cool different ones. And I just know that I won't end up using them. So no more hair accessories in 2025. Same goes for dog toys and dog collars and dog leads. I find that I am that crazy dog mum that is always intrigued to see what toys they have. I always like to dress her up, but something that we got rid of during the declutter is dog costumes. Yes, I'm that person that bought her like the cutest little dress and stuff. I got rid of those. I got rid of a bunch of dog toys. I know what she uses and I know what she loves. She loves one fluffy toy, one, like she loves her tennis balls, and then she also loves like those squeaky piggy toys, and she's got one of each of those. I will be happy to replace them if they either get lost or worn out, but other than that, I'm not even going to try to buy other things. I used to buy like dog puzzles, and this is what she could do when she bored. She doesn't even look at them. She'd rather just sleep, to be honest. So no more dog toys and no more dog harnesses and leads. I got rid of so many of those. She has a really good quality harness and a really good lead, and we just use that one. She doesn't need 2. We just use that one, and as soon as that becomes worn out, I would be happy to repurchase that one from that brand because I know it's good. But yeah, I'm not going to be influenced by all the really beautiful dog harnesses and everything on Etsy, as nice as they are, that she just doesn't really use them. Next, we have cleaning products. Gone are the days where I will buy all the really highly scented wipes and cleaning products because they're just, 1, it's not really good for you, 2, it's not great for the environment, and 3, I really love the smell of natural cleaning products and essential oils. So now the only products I have are multi-purpose spray from Koala Eco, the Koala Eco floor cleaner. I also have some kind of mirror and glass cleaner, and I also have the pink stuff, which is just like gumptions for any tough marks, and the Scrub Daddy, and that's pretty much it. And then for scent, I have essential oils. I have quite the collection. My favorites are peppermint or lavender, depending on the vibe that I want to go for. But yeah, I just found that all of the other cleaning products that were in our laundry, I just never reach for them, and they do take up so much space. So just sticking to the cleaning products I know I'll use. Next up, we have fast fashion. I feel like, yeah, this goes without saying. I kind of mentioned it in my buying list where I spoke about just buying pre-loved items, but I have dabbled over years now with still buying a few fast fashion items. I mean, this tee is from Uniqlo, so it's not a great example, and Uniqlo are very much fast fashion. So yeah, I'm just trying to be aware. I do find I wear these a lot though. So I guess like Cotton On, for example, over the past couple of years, I will still buy the odd Cotton On piece. Probably not a great idea because in my last wardrobe declutter, they just don't last. But I think I find there's a gap. I feel like there's a gap in good quality loungewear and casual clothes and everyday basics. If you guys have any suggestions, let me know because that's where I struggle. I find there's no shortage of good quality brands that do really nice pieces, but they're more for work or heading out for dinner or out for lunch. But just everyday basic tees, basic clothes, basic loungewear. Maybe it's just because I wear it so much that it gets washed often, which also adds to it becoming damaged. I don't know, but I do feel like there's a gap there where I'm struggling to find really nice brands of just casual wear, which is why I usually do turn to Cotton On or Uniqlo. But that is something I'm going to be aware of, is no more fast fashion items. And lastly, I have knickknacks. I'm talking small little knickknacks. You wouldn't believe when we did the home declutter how much of that stuff I had, little vases, little ornaments, little everything. I have a few that are really beautiful. Do not regret purchasing, but again, they're really nice ones, either antique pieces that hold a lot of memories or just something that's really good quality. But other than that, all those Kmart knickknacks, things that you sit on your island bench and you pair it with other things, I'm just not going to purchase it anymore. I did just buy a little bunny for Easter, like a wooden bunny, but that I can pull out each year. I can sit it next to a vase and it is really nice to decorate seasonally. I do find a lot of joy in that. Photo frames are another one that I would call like decor. Small little photo frames. I don't use them. I've got nowhere to put them. So I've kind of just grouped it into small decor because that is the stuff that I have a lot of, and I only have so many surfaces where I can sit stuff and it looks cute. Then it starts to become cluttered, and if anything, I need larger pieces that are a bit more of a statement. But even then, I feel like I've got enough of that as well. So yeah, just being very aware of any kind of home decor pieces I'm bringing into the house. There you have it, guys. They are all the items I will and will not be buying this year. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Give it a like if you did. I had a lot of fun creating this list. I didn't know if it was a little too specific to me, so I was kind of, you know, trying to be aware of that, and I tried my best not to repeat myself, but there are definitely just some things that I walk around the shops now and I'm just like, I just don't need it. I do not need it. And then sometimes you think, well, if I don't need any of that, what am I going to do like with my time? Get out in the garden, go spend money on more experiences, and just focusing more of my time on things that are adding value to my life. So thank you again so much to Linjer for gifting me this gorgeous tennis bracelet and working with me again on today's video. I wanted to remind you all that they have a special offer for my audience, and I'll leave the information down below as well as the discount code. And let me know if there's anything that you will or will not be buying this year. I'd love to hear it. I hope you all have a lovely week ahead. I'm about to head into another full week of work, but we'll get through this together. And I'll catch you all in next week's video. Bye, guys.